In today's video we're diving into one of the most spectacular and unprecedented royal gatherings in modern history, an event so exclusive that it brought together 61 of the world's most powerful monarchs, heirs, and presidents in a single photograph that has captivated millions around the globe. Before we get into the incredible details of this historic moment, make sure to hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you never miss our deep dives into the fascinating world of royalty and power. Drop a comment below telling us which royal family you find most intriguing, and don't forget to share this video with anyone who loves royal history and extraordinary events. Now let's uncover the story behind what might be the most exclusive group photo ever taken. Picture this moment: 61 individuals who collectively represent billions of people, control vast territories, and embody centuries of tradition, all standing together in their finest ceremonial attire, creating a visual testament to power, diplomacy, and unity that the world rarely witnesses. This wasn't just any wedding, this was the marriage of Prince Abdul Mateen of Brunei, the son of one of the world's wealthiest monarchs, Sultan Hassan al-Bolkiah, and the event transformed into something far more significant than a simple royal celebration. When the camera clicked to capture that historic group photograph, it immortalized a gathering that represented a convergence of cultures, religions, political systems, and dynastic legacies that spanned continents from Asia to Europe, from the Middle East to Africa. Prince Abdul Mateen, often referred to as one of the world's most eligible bachelors before his marriage, captured global attention not just for his royal status but for his accomplished military career, his athletic pursuits including polo, and his modern approach to royal life that resonated with younger generations worldwide. His wedding to Anisha Razna, a commoner who works in the fashion and tourism industry, represented a beautiful blend of traditional royal protocol and contemporary values, showing that even in the most traditional monarchies, love can transcend social boundaries. The ceremony itself took place in Brunei, a small but incredibly wealthy nation on the island of Borneo, where the Sultan's immense oil and gas revenues have created one of the world's most opulent royal families, living in a palace with 1,700 rooms that makes other royal residences look modest by comparison. The guest list read like a who's who of global power, with reigning monarchs from across Asia including representatives from Thailand's ancient Chakri dynasty, Malaysia's unique rotating monarchy system, and Cambodia's restored royal family. Middle Eastern royalty arrived in force, with princes and princesses from Saudi Arabia, the United Arab Emirates, Jordan, and other Gulf states, their presence highlighting the diplomatic and economic ties that bind these wealthy nations together. European royalty graced the occasion as well, demonstrating that despite geographical distances and cultural differences, the bonds between royal families remain strong, built on centuries of intermarriage, diplomatic relations, and shared understanding of the unique pressures and responsibilities that come with inherited power. But what made this gathering truly unprecedented wasn't just the number of royals present, it was the inclusion of presidents and heads of state from republican nations, creating a fascinating mix of hereditary and elected leadership that rarely converges in such an intimate setting. The logistics of organizing such an event must have been staggering. Imagine coordinating the security requirements for 61 of the world's most protected individuals, each traveling with their own security details, protocol officers, and entourages. The diplomatic sensitivities involved in arranging seating, speaking orders, and even the positioning in that famous group photograph would have required months of careful planning and negotiation, because in the world of royalty and state leadership, every detail carries symbolic weight and potential for either strengthening relationships or causing unintended offense. The photograph itself became a masterclass in diplomatic choreography, with each position carefully considered to reflect status, relationship to the host nation, and the delicate balance of international relations that governs interactions between sovereign nations and royal houses. The wedding ceremony blended Brunei's Islamic traditions with the grandeur expected of a royal occasion, featuring traditional Malay customs, religious observances, and spectacular displays of wealth that included gold-embroidered fabrics, precious gems, and ceremonial regalia that represented the Sultanate's rich cultural heritage. Prince Abdul Mateen appeared in traditional royal military uniform, decorated with medals and honors that reflected his service in the Royal Brunei Armed Forces, while his bride wore stunning traditional attire that honored both her heritage and her new position within one of the world's most exclusive royal families. The celebrations extended over multiple days, with each event carefully planned to showcase Bruneian hospitality while accommodating the diverse backgrounds and requirements of their extraordinary guest list, from dietary restrictions based on religious observances to security protocols demanded by different nations. What makes this gathering even more remarkable is the historical context in which it occurred, at a time when the world faces complex challenges from climate change to economic uncertainty, from geopolitical tensions to rapid technological transformation that is reshaping how societies function and how leaders govern. Yet here, in this moment captured in a single photograph, were leaders who chose to set aside differences and come together to celebrate love, family, and the enduring traditions that have survived revolutions, wars, and the countless changes that have swept across the globe over centuries. The image serves as a powerful reminder that despite our divisions, there remain occasions when humanity's leaders can gather in peace, united by shared values of family, celebration, and mutual respect. The presence of so many monarchs in one location also highlighted the enduring relevance of royal families in the 21st century, an era when many predicted the decline or disappearance of hereditary monarchy. Instead, we see these institutions adapting, modernizing, and continuing to serve important symbolic and diplomatic functions in their respective nations. Many of these royals have embraced contemporary communication methods, using social media to connect with younger generations while maintaining the dignity and mystery that makes monarchy compelling. Prince Abdul Mateen himself exemplifies this balance, with millions of followers on Instagram who follow his adventures, military service, and now his married life, making royalty more accessible while preserving the essential elements that make these institutions unique. The economic impact of hosting such an event cannot be understated, with Brunei showcasing its capabilities as a host nation, its cultural richness, and its position as a bridge between different regions and traditions. The soft power generated by successfully hosting 61 of the world's most important leaders creates opportunities for diplomatic conversations, economic partnerships, and cultural exchanges that can shape international relations for years to come. Every handshake, every conversation during the multi-day celebration represented potential agreements, understandings, and relationships that could influence everything from trade deals to peace negotiations, from cultural exchanges to joint initiatives addressing global challenges. For royal watchers and history enthusiasts, that group photograph represents a treasure trove of details to analyze, from the ceremonial dress that reflects each nation's traditions to the subtle body language that reveals relationships between different royal houses and leaders. Fashion observers noted the spectacular array of traditional attire, from the flowing robes of Middle Eastern royalty to the military uniforms of European princes, from the elegant formal wear of Asian monarchs to the unique ceremonial dress of African leaders, each outfit telling a story about cultural identity, national pride, and the role of tradition in modern governance. The jewels alone probably represented billions in value, with tiaras, necklaces, orders, and decorations that in many cases have been passed down through generations, each piece carrying its own history and significance. The photograph also sparked conversations about the future of monarchy and leadership in an increasingly interconnected world, where the next generation of royals and leaders will face challenges their predecessors could never have imagined. Many of the younger royals present at this wedding are preparing to inherit not just crowns and responsibilities but also the burden of guiding ancient institutions through unprecedented change, from environmental crises to technological disruption that threatens to reshape every aspect of human society. Yet the very fact that they gathered for this celebration suggests that these traditions, these connections, and these institutions retain value and meaning that transcends the practical considerations of governance and enters the realm of human need for ceremony, continuity, and connection to something larger than ourselves. The global reaction to this gathering was overwhelmingly positive, with people from all walks of life expressing fascination at seeing so many powerful figures together in celebration rather than in political or diplomatic crisis. Social media exploded with discussions about the various royals present, their fashion choices, their positions in the photograph, and speculation about the conversations and relationships that might have developed during the multi-day celebration. For many, it offered a glimpse into a world that usually remains hidden behind palace walls and diplomatic protocols, a rare moment when the barriers came down just enough to allow the rest of us to witness something truly extraordinary. As we reflect on this historic gathering, we're reminded that despite our differences in culture, religion, political systems, and geography, there remain universal human experiences that unite us all, from the joy of celebration to the importance of family, from the power of tradition to the hope for peaceful cooperation between nations and peoples. That single photograph, capturing 61 of the world's most powerful individuals in a moment of shared celebration, stands as a testament to the possibility of unity in diversity, of maintaining tradition while embracing progress, and of the enduring human capacity to come together in peace and mutual respect. So here's the question that will keep you thinking long after this video ends. In a world increasingly divided by politics, ideology, and competing visions of the future, what does it say about our shared humanity that 61 of our most powerful leaders could set everything aside to celebrate love and family? And could that spirit of unity captured in a single photograph offer lessons for how we might approach our collective challenges in the years ahead?